wheat field. What up, y'all? It's Wheat. What it do? What it do? Welcome back to the wheat field. Welcome to you. 111. Welcome to the new you, to the new life, to new. I don't know why I felt like that. It's like side eye. Dreams fulfilled, maybe. Is it your time? It's my time. Energy. Could be. If you believe it to be. If you believe that you are in your new you energy, then it will be. And can't nobody tell you differently. So don't let them. So on this day, 111, Ashe, right? Make everything new. New plans, three of wands. What's in front of you? Future planning. The new you is what we're getting. 7-11 could be significant. The time is 11:34. 3 and 4 is 7 and 11. So 7-11 could be significant. 9, definitely significant. We just wrapped up the energy of 9 according to the calendar. Anyway, so Spirit been giving us a lot of angel numbers, so they want y'all to look out for the signs and synchronicities. 11:34 could be one of them for somebody. It is also a thing about your energy and walking in the energy that is taking you to your new future. What you want to accomplish in this next cycle. We just wrapped a crazy cycle. It's probably like 7 9 years, definitely a 9 year cycle, right? So if you look over the past 9 years and kind of evaluate where you were to where you are now, reconcile however you feel about it, right? Come to good. If you cannot get to good with it and look back on it with positive emotions, get to balance where you understand who you are now. Your value is still appreciating. You are learning, you are growing, you are, just so much more of a dynamic person than you were 9 years ago. So think about all of your personal and spiritual growth and how has it prepared you for this moment right now. So let's get into the live. Thank y'all so much. Spirit woke us up with that energy. They was like, oh, welcome to your new life. It was like, oh, we are in it. We are feeling it. Thank you, Spirit. I heard new. It was like, best part of waking up is a whole new life in your cup. So what did you do this rising? Are you into your routine? Have you started your new rituals, your new practices? Are you underway? Are you starting the year off consistent? Are you already, like we said, we already into it, right? We started December 22nd ish, 21st, 22nd. That's the new year to us with the birth of the new sun. We follow the sun. So why, that's just where we at. But you can believe how you believe, and I appreciate everybody for how they believe. This is a safe space, but it's still like giving that energy of new. And start realistically, Spirit said. Review your resolutions and make sure it's something that you can do, you can accomplish. Like, don't be like, well, I can't limit you. I'm going to take that back. AL, pull us back. Look, set your dreams and desires as big as you want to, but make the plan realistic so that you can accomplish it and you don't discourage yourself. Because we're seeing somebody discouraged and carrying a lot of shit. Last year we were releasing, so if you have not transmuted it, you are still carrying it with you. That's why they said what they said about transmuting the past, coming to good with it. We see the hard code truth. We do see dreams, ascension, ascendium energy, revealing the truth about something. Like, is it something stopping you? Is there a drag on your philosophy? Is it related to somebody's philosophy, like the way they think about life? It could be related to all this shit that you're carrying and that you have not, transmuted it. Maybe you don't have a practice to help you rid yourself of negative energy, of past energy. Yeah. So we're gonna get into it because I feel like we are, just another cycle of manifesting your greatness. Yeah, see the treasure within. Like to pull that shit out. 7 is your lucky number. I definitely was getting that. And 11. So, you could be getting a lot of spiritual guidance right now. Like again, 9, it could be taking you through this next 9-year cycle, right? So it's like pay attention. What have you learned so far? Life Mantra Tarot. LMT is in the house. What up, Michelle Fernandez? Thank you so much, sis, for tapping in. If y'all are not up on the sis, please go check her out. When I say a very caring, loving, funny, dynamic, extremely talented woman, when I say she could feel like you ate a sandwich yesterday and you've been having heartburn from that onion since then. I get some frequency right here in the chest is giving heartburn. Shit's freaky. How the hell do you feel what I'm feeling right now? She know, she do it. I mean, I'm telling you, it's crazy. But she's very, such a beautiful soul, a beautiful heart. And she gives you loving, kind messages with all this great advice from a life coaching standpoint. Lift you up, so encouraging, right? But she a damn sure tell you the down and dirty too, so don't get it twisted. But she does it in such a loving way, and just make you want to listen to it. Like, you telling me that I'm on my bullshit or I'm dealing with a piece of shit and I need to let it go, and I'm resistant and reluctant because maybe I have abandonment issues from childhood insecurity and trauma, you know, and I got to deal with that. And she makes you feel okay with it. I love her. I love you, sis. Happy New Year. Welcome to your new life. Blessings. Thank you so much for being here. Intuitive. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate y'all. What? Tapping in from your other channel. She is. What up, sis? Look at you. So dynamic. What is that? 2, 3? Right now, you just all over the place. Do your big one. I love it. I love it. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. Thank you so much, blessings. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know the spirit over here could be a little, they could come from any direction. It'd be slow. It was a video we watched yesterday. We watched Self, right? That AO do they thing. And we was like, damn, it took forever for this damn reading to get going. I almost clicked off myself like shit. It was slow, thick, like that old school Crisco. But somebody had so much shit going on. It was like, this person over here is feeling the kind of way because they feel guilty and they really want to come in and ask for forgiveness. You got another couple that's fucking watching you, and the wife done caught the husband self-pleasuring to your pictures and shit, and all these people are targeting you with their anger and jealousy and rage, and you getting annoyed. It was like a hot ass fucking mess. I'm serious. But if y'all could get through the beginning of it, like the first 25 minutes, because the shit was crazy. I could not figure out what Spirit was saying. I was like, damn, this jump is so good. I don't even think we finished a sentence like this, you know. But if you could get to it, shit is crazy. I was like, damn, you just got so much going on. So much. I don't even think we supposed to be getting this deck. Thank you to the Alpha and Omega. Thank you so much for bringing us back. You know, lead the message. Come through us to lead us, not us lead you. We can't lead you. You know what I'm saying? We are a channel messenger, as y'all know. Kind of kooky. It might seem like madness. It might. What the fuck does she got going on? Shit looks like chaos. That's what we were getting. That's what that reading looked like. It was all over the damn place, y'all. I was like, what the shit is this? But it came together, you know, synchronization. The Most High God be putting together the ingredients, you know what I'm saying? It work out in the end, you know what I mean? So that the we could get what they need. Hopefully, a little bit of hopefulness that your wishes and your desires are coming into you. You know what I'm saying? And it's something about balancing work with the energy of just like chilling, resting, recovering, and somebody may need to do fire energy. The homie sister Michelle was talking about using spiritual verb fire as a medium to help you transmute energy, and I did take her advice. Instead of like letting something random play on the TV. We put on the fire logs and with the little soft music in the background and just kind of sat there and relaxed. And we can imagine like 10 wands, like all this shit we've been carrying. Like, yo, look at this damn bag. That's like carrying 10 wands. You know what I'm saying? And the need to release all of that energy to let it go, right? Some of this shit is just not useful. It's, it's like carrying around matches that you done burnt up and shit. Like you can't light them, like it's done. So get rid of it. And we were looking at that fire and looking at how the logs were stacked. And we were mentally going through this practice of visualizing shit that's in this fucking bag, taking one out, throw this log on the fire. Whew, that feels so much better. Take this log off and throw that bitch in the fire. And we just kept going through and visualizing the things that were in this bag and practicing releasing it. They're in the rain, you know what I'm saying? But we were throwing that shit on the fire, on the logs, and letting it burn. Last week, leading up to, today, the first, this new magician energy, we were getting a lot of Usher, like Let It Burn type of energy. We were even listening to Empress T 4444, and she was pulling Jasmine Sullivan, that Let It Burn energy. So letting it burn, that fire energy has really been coming through. So cold hard truth, somebody may need to really face, the energy of the past, everything that you struggled with, everything that, that's in that damn bag, Erykah Badu bag lady. Don't hurt your back carrying around all that shit like that. Only thing you need to hold on to is you. And you know this. But sometimes it's the thing of like the practice of releasing that gets us stuck. Because when you go to release, you have to deal with the fact, are you comfortable enough to let this thing go? To really burn it, to drop it, to let that shit go until it turns into ashes, to nothing it. Then the process of re-uptaking all of those ashes, that energy, and having the spirit, the magician, 2026, the year of the one, the magician, the alchemist, the rise of the alchemist, to uptake those ashes, to bring it back together, combine it. Let your perfect advisor, your day one, your star player, your soul come in and tell you what to do with it. Give you some new, do with it, some new ideas and shit. That's what we get. Yeah, unseen. There are definitely unseen factors that are at play. There are factors you haven't considered. Look beyond the obvious for hidden elements that could impact your decisions before making a move. What are hidden elements? All that shit you carry in that damn bag, beloved. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. So thank y'all so much for tapping into the Tears of Week Tarot show. You show enough never know what you're going to get. Like we said, it could start slow, beloved, like that old school Crisco. We got to get out the can and into the pan, and the Alpha and Omega come in and turn the heat up. We get to cooking. What we cooking, we know a little bit of what. We seeing some ingredients come together from this hot ass mess. They're going to work it out. It's going to be good. Hey, Jennifer. Thank you so much for tapping in. You said your other phone went dead? Oh, wow. I'm so glad. I'm so glad your inspired self, no longer the identity, it is the inspired self, right? The inspired one. The I, the inspired. Yeah, true friendship is coming through. Thank you guys for everybody that, you know what, seriously, I have connected to some real people here just through meeting on social media. The spirit is bringing together soul families and star families, and you'll be surprised, like, Michelle, we have each other's personal number, right? It was a time we would talk to each other fairly frequently. We haven't talked personally as much as we used to, but that's something that I plan on changing, at least to reach out and, connect personally. But we did not know each other before this. We found each other on social media, Somehow we came across each other's channel. I don't even know if I remember how we came across each other's channel. Was it happenstance that I came across her? Did she come across me? I don't remember. Was it through Veronica from I Is Inspired Tarot? Because all of us seemed to meet each other and had formed this little trio, right? and clarity Empress as well. But I know for sure I talk to Veronica and Michelle like we have a personal relationship. You know, it's like a friendship. And it's like some things that I can share with them that I can't share with other people because other people wouldn't understand it. They don't have the same spiritual gifts. Everybody has spiritual gifts. You do. You have your intuition, your gut speaks, your first man speaks. You get your imagination, you get your visions, your clear seeing, right? You can feel a person vibe. You know when the energy is off. You know, you'll be thinking about somebody and then all of a sudden they show up, right? It's like, or they call you. All of those things are your spiritual gifts. You just might not be finely tuned. But this right here is different. And again, some people have different gifts, like the ability to sense other bodied energies. And it's not just those who have passed over and not in a physical body, it could be other entities. Because if y'all thinking humans is just the only thing that's around here communicating with us, no, it's not. It's not. It's not. So I attract true friends and allies on my journey, choosing to blend my energy with souls who amplify and uplift me. So as we go forward, are you going to choose to be around people that truly amplify you and uplift you, or those who half-ass support you? It's something about things taking up space that's eating up your capacity. When we were making our coffee drink, it's iced coffee and it's got a whole bunch of other shit in it. Collagen, hemp seeds, chia seeds, a whole bunch of shit to make it more like a health drink than just my leftover iced coffee. Yogurt, so a lot of probiotics, you know, some coconut sugar to sweeten it up. That's lower glycemic than white sugar. So if you're not allergic, you might want to try it. So we were thinking like Spear was like, we put 2 ice cubes in a cup, and then it was like almost like 3. They were looking at another ice cube, and I was conflicted. Like, Spirit, I'm looking at how much liquid we made, the container that we're gonna put it in, and if I put a third ice cube in here, that's just gonna take up space, capacity for put in the shit, the good shit that's nutritious for us, and that we are to be drinking and taking in. And we kind of wrestled with it for a minute. And then I just was like, no, this third ice cube will take up the capacity. And then I poured the liquid in the cup and it filled it all the way up. Like there was no more liquid left in the cup. And this right here was just full to the brim. It was like, see, if we had to put that other ice cube in here that took up space, we wouldn't have had enough room for what we were going to actually drink, what was good for us, what was nutritious. And Spirit said, aha. I said, oh, that was good. Y'all so good. How y'all just be bringing us these lessons through everyday events. Like, can you see that? Like when you got somebody in your fucking cup, in your shit, and it's just taking up space, beloved, and it's not allowing you to get what you're supposed to get. The 2 ice cubes are more than enough to chill the drink. So the third one is just doing what? Watering my shit down and taking up space. So what do you might be struggling with or making a decision to not add something that is only going to water you down, dilute you, or take up space? That shit is great. Ooh, thank you. Alpha and Omega. That's pretty damn good. I was getting the thought of putting some peanut butter in there for the next time. That might really turn into like a, it almost tastes chocolatey. So it's giving me like a chocolate peanut butter or something. I can even see throwing a banana in there. Chocolate, peanut butter, banana. That would sound good. True friendship. Be careful about your attachment. See, discernment. Discernment, y'all. Discernment is key. Like soul tribe, star family. We literally just said this a few minutes ago. I am surrounded by visionaries, creators, kindred spirits who ignite my passion and my purpose. We just have to take that too. See, it's like you could be a person who developed from a sense of sovereignty. You're free. You're not attached to just one, whether it's theology, belief system, you know, way of life. Like, no, you could be well rounded. You could be a person that's well studied. You could be like, you know, into some other things, the esoteric, the cosmic, the astrological, the magical, you know, and it's like like I said, you can't always share all those things with other people. True friendships, people who get you, are part of your soul tribe. And knowing when a person is just around you to take up space and to dilute you. Use your discernment. New life, new you. New magician, new level, new frenemies, new enemies. All right, all right, all right. Let's get into it. Thank y'all so much for everybody that's tapping in. My name is Lati. I am a channel messenger, all kinds of clairs, a medium. We talk to all types of body entities. You know, everything is a lesson to us. We are always channeling. Somebody is impatient and somebody is vain. So if you are manifesting for the sake of vanities, like for the look, you could be impatient with the time that it takes to manifest them. You may need to check your intentions and why do you want it. Like ask yourself, what is the motive? What is the intention? What is the passion? Am I looking for something simply because I like how it looks, how it feels? Is it because, you know, I'm coveting this thing? Or is it because your soul is saying, yeah, that's a good look. We should do that. I think that would be great. I love that for you. Can you know how people be like saying that all the time? I love that for you. I Sometimes that shit is kind of weird because you'd be like, is that kind of low key shade? But when your soul is saying, I love that for you, oh, I love that for you. Okay, Empress. Yeah. So don't get distressed. Somebody, I do feel this energy. Of course, everybody don't start the new year feeling great. Still carrying baggage from last year. Sometimes people be having that unrealistic expectation, like you're gonna wake up the next morning and everything just magically disappear, like everything is now all of a sudden magically delicious. It's like, no, the fuck is not. I'm still waiting. I'm still needing to do. Tomorrow is the first, the rent, the mortgage is due. Like everybody don't wake up in this fucking energy. They just don't. They still carrying the shit from the previous year. But it's a reason why things, instead of being distressed, like get excited. It's a reason why you feel like this. It's baggage. It's needing to transmute some shit. Anything else? Spirit say, yeah. Yeah, disgusted. Like the shit, I don't know. Somebody don't like your sandwich? Oh, this is giving hater vibes. Who gives a fuck, though? Zero. New Year. Fool. Is giving magician. The magician doesn't care. Yeah, see? Look, don't you, there go your wine. You out here doing some shit. You don't care. And somebody else is frustrated. Okay, we're gonna stop right there because that's too much emotions for us to deal with. So you might be having some unseen shit. If it's not you that was just, you know, in this distressed ass energy because you really were trying to manifest something and being in, you know, the timing was an issue, getting impatient about what you were creating. It could even be looking at other people, but somebody got an issue with vanity. So if it's not you, weak, hopefully it's not, right? But another person, whoever this is, the tear that's in your life that look like wheat but not wheat, you know what I mean? They just in your life to dilute shit and to diminish your capacity. This person could be distressed. They could feel like you're going into a season that you're going to eat in, or they could feel like, you know, I'm sad because I'm not ready to eat. I'm not able to eat. But if somebody see you in this excited ass energy, being expressive, they are frustrated and disgusted, and they can only be disgusted with their damn self. Mm. We're gonna say that again too for the week, because if this is you in this distressed energy, impatient over your manifestations, the things that you want, the tangible things, that's what we consider vanities. It's tangible, right? But it could be the things that you are coveting for a different mindset, not because again your soul said, "Yeah, I love that." Right? It could be something different. You know, in order to get rid of this, you have to transmute this energy and find what it is. What is your intention? What is your purpose? What is the purpose for this want, for this, you know, this thing? Is it because you see other people getting it? And so if it's not your season, do you feel distressed? If it's not your season, it's not your season, it's not your cycle. Everybody is on their own time in their journey. So when we are focused outward, that can make you discouraged and distressed. But when you internally focus on you, you get excited within yourself, and then you are able to open up and express. You can release frustration and disgust over what you feel like has not been done yet. But somebody is disgusted and frustrated with you. That is some unseen shit. I don't know if they are pulling on your energy. They could be. Somebody could be scared. It could be trying to make you afraid of doing something new. Yeah, it's giving me like the energy somebody wants you to be afraid. And I don't even know if they want you to just be afraid of new connections, of new people, just going in a new direction. What is this, spirit? Yeah, lack of commitment. Yeah, see, somebody definitely has a lack of commitment. How you gonna be impatient over not getting your shit when you're not committed to fucking getting it? Of course you're gonna be distressed. You have to be committed. 1% daily doing what you do to get to where you're going is more than enough. By the time you get to the end of the year, 365%, because it's 365 days, you're doing 1% a day. They are cumulative. It shit stacks up. It adds up. It builds up. Right? So just think if you keep that 3 months, get through the first 3 days. It's like, oh shit, I did it for 3 days. Accomplishment. The next 3 days, that's 6 days. You on a week now or something. We missed it. Thank you. You got a week there. And now you get through the month. You know, that's definitely developing a habit. You're changing it. It's becoming a practice. And before you get through the year, that shit is a lifestyle, your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, self-doubt. So don't doubt yourself. Somebody could be wanting you to doubt yourself. It could just be an attribute, something that you deal with. So it's giving me like needing to stand up and bolster your confidence, really feed your confidence, your root chakra, your solar plexus. Subconscious doubts are influencing your decisions. Reckless. Have faith in your abilities. Have faith in your abilities. You are already ready and you're worthy, so aim high. You might need to aim higher. You're acting like you don't care and waiting for it to crash and burn. Here's that word again. Didn't we talk about Usher and letting it burn? See, something about letting shit burn. See, you could be waiting for shit to crash and burn. Maybe you don't commit anymore because you feel like it's just gonna end. You have self doubt. Oh, it's just gonna crash anyway, so why really get into it? See, self sabotage. This could be somebody the week. Like you could be distressed because you're impatient over the things not coming in. What are the things? The things are the things. Whatever is your thing. But what you think is your thing may not be your thing. It can be something that you're just seeing that's an external influence, and it may not be something connected truly to your soul purpose. If that be the case, then you could be working on some shit that's not meant to work out. And then when things don't work out, it could develop a sense of lack of commitment and self doubt. Like, it doesn't work out anyway, so I'm gonna half ass it. I'm gonna half do it. That leads you to self sabotage because you're already acting like you don't care. Like it's gonna crash and burn anyway. So I'm half assing it. You have to put yourself in it. It's like balls to the wall. Like there is no choice but to win. Like for it to be a success, like there's no other option. And sit in that. Because if you give the universe other options, then you're liable to get one of those other options. If the universe feels like you're half assing it and you are not really in it, why the fuck would it be more committed than you are? It's not gonna be. It starts within with self. See, pride. When you take pride in what you're doing and you are staying at it, like just go. You ain't gotta be so on go that you don't rest. It's a balance to this shit. But you set your goals in a way that's aligned with your soul and is realistic. You know, if your soul say you finna fucking sell out Madison Square Garden, bitch, by the end of this shit, you gonna have motherfuckers like, hey, hey, oh, let's get it, my week, let's get it, hey, on that shit, that's the beginning. They showed you the vision. But it's a whole lot of steps in between the beginning and that ending. And they not finna just throw your ass in Madison Square Garden right this moment. You got to be built up to handle it. First, get in touch with yourself. And what is it? Are you in line with the vision that your soul says, I love that for you? Can you love that for you too? Can you believe in that shit? Can you be balls to wall delusional over the success that they already showed you? And don't let nobody tell you who you are and what they will and what they won't motherfucking do. Uh, that's the thing. People want to come in and tell you what the Most High do for you and what it won't do. Don't tell me what it'll do for me because it didn't do it for you. You might not be weak. I'm just saying. It's a difference. It is a difference. That's true. It's a cold hard truth. Shit. Ancient history. Come on with this thing. Real shit. You might not be weak. So don't be over here trying to tell me what the Most High God to do for me. I know I'm the weed. I know I'm made for good bread. Quit playing. Ancient history, you wish things were different, but the past cannot be altered. Focusing on the present is more productive and supportive and will support the changes you want to see. See, let go of the ancient past. Well, know your history so that you don't repeat the shit. But don't carry it like you're sacked with it, like it defines you, like it is limiting you. It's not. It's not. Choose. So something that you want. Something somebody needs to really think deeply. Right? And some things could, like I said, to take you back on that 9-year review. Sometimes you might have to go back and review the 9-year-old you. I'm just saying, like it could go back so that you could transmute that. You don't want to continue to create the same shit in your life as you go forward. This is a new life. This is a new you. Run away. So don't run away from you. The body keeps score. You can never get away from you. You could give that shit up. Give it up. You can't run away from you. And it's something with confidence and root chakra, red pants, they put us on, red dress, confidence, right, self-sabotage, pride, the ability to stay committed, willpower, all of that is giving me root chakra and solar plexus. So be conscious of, the way that you were rooted from childhood. Like, do you feel like you have strong roots? Do you feel like, your roots run deep? Ancient history. Are you in touch with yourself? Even if it's your indigenous self, your cultural practices, it's a lot of things that could be impactful, right? A lot of times we eat shit that we should not eat because of who you are or because of your lineage. It could be things that affect you genetically and systemically that you cannot eat. Most people are lactose intolerant, but they push milk like crazy. So if your digestion is messed up, if you are inflamed in the gut, if you are filled with mucus and inflammation, then you're not going to get messages. Your clear cognizance is going to be messed up because you have issues with the gut. Gut issues could give you migraines and headaches. So, because the two are connected, you could get brain fog, you could be cloudy, it could be, you just don't think clearly, right? You don't rest well. It's giving all of those things that are related to one another. Like nothing is in a vacuum, everything is connected. Yeah, changes, transformation, newborn, and evolution. So, it's definitely giving, don't run away from you. Give up on that idea that you have to run and find. I'm going to take off and go find myself. You already with you. Where you going? Where you going? Where you going when you already with you? You can't run away from you. Anywhere you go, you take you with you. The transformation is here. Drinks. Somebody may need to watch their alcoholic beverages or just beverages in general, liquor, coffee, tea, water. Drink more water. Put some life into your water. Don't drink dead water. Maybe stay away from bottled water if you can. Get glass bottles if you have to do bottled water. That way the plastic is something in that. They don't want me to say that shit, whatever. That way the plastic is not seeping into your water. So we do get a water bottle service delivery, but it's like the really big bottles because we don't want to be going to the store to buy bottled water. So we have to think about that too. What is an alternative to that? I don't know. Um, we love coffee, but we changed it into like a more healthier version, with the probiotics, the collagen, the hemp seeds, and chia shit, and all that stuff we put in it. So, it is ways that you could keep some of the things that you like and just do it a little bit more healthy. I'm honing in on liquor, and we were seeing a lot of advertisements for like non-alcoholic adaptogens liquor or drinks. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But it's non-alcoholic and it has adaptogens in it and different herbs and stuff that give you the good feels without the downturn of liquor or alcohol where it could impact your liver. Liquor is dehydrating. So if you do like to have your cocktail, your nip or something, make sure you are boning up on your water again. Live water, put some electrolytes or something in it, so that you can absorb it. If you do like your coffee, have your coffee. But again, just it's something with increasing the water to balance out what you're drinking. Somebody may need to drink their nutrients. We were getting at. Like we've been again making it in the rising where it's a raw greens powder. It has 50 different fruits and vegetables in it. And then we have other blends that we've added to it, whether it's beetroot powder, whether it's chlorella, spirulina, all that stuff. Adding in some mullein leaf drops again to help clear the lungs, control mucus and inflammation. And we drink it in the rising. That way your gut is empty from it's been fasting overnight, right? And then you drink it so your body is ready to absorb all those good nutrients. It sets the gut flora as well. It helps you set the tone. You may find that you don't eat as much sweets. Like you don't have the need to get that sugary snack like later on because you fed all these good nutrients into the gut. It was absorbed. It's got everything doing what it needs to do, and your body is not craving the wrong types of food. So that's for somebody. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for hanging out with your girl Lottie. I appreciate y'all. Passion is coming through. True friendship, and we see passion. It's giving passionate connections. People understand you, and maybe you're charged what you were sent to do. Did we just talk about brain fog and cloudiness and confusion? So somebody really needed that message on nutrition. You see, like underneath their chair, I don't know if somebody you're gonna connect to. They could be an older person. You could just be bringing a gift. You could help. It's something that you have. I feel like this older person has something that they're kind of sitting on that you need. So I don't know if this is like a mentor type of energy. It could be. They could be a part of your soul tribe. Use your discernment. Somebody, I am getting confusion, and it could be over your abundance. Like why things aren't coming in yet. It may be, that thing. Issue more gratitude. Every time you start to feel impatient, like shit not happening yet, find something to be grateful for. Damn it, my brain is working to help me realize that my shit is not here. I can see in front of me that what I was hoping for hasn't materialized yet. I'm so grateful for my eyeballs to be able to see. I'm so grateful for my brain that can still think and discern and, put together the 3D world for me. You know what I mean? Like, hit it with the gratitude. It gives you something else to solve, something else to do, something else to think about. Keep your mind sharp. Every problem has a solution already built in it. So if you clear the cloudiness, you clear the confusion, the solution will spontaneously, miraculously arise out of it, beloved. You will see what you were praying for. Like you'll get it. And it could be like the spirit is giving your ass a bag of lemons and you just might need to make a whole bunch of lemonade out of it. Again, that's alchemy. How do you change that shit? over there with that big ass bag that was on your shoulders, like a bag of lemons. Make lemonade, make orange juice. Have people figure out how the fuck you did it. Miracle. Make some orange juice. Life gave you a big ass bag of lemons. How the fuck are you making orange juice? Alchemy. Change it into something else. Whatever the hell my mind went and the spirit said, this inspiration, this inspiration, this inspiration came together, made something different. Acceptance. Right? And it's like, again, that inspiration. The instinct. Following your instinct. Accepting what it is. You're not in an isolated place. You're never alone, but you may have to go through certain things by yourself. And the spirit is changing your suit. You are becoming new. You are growing. So please, no more of this. If you feel this right here, yeah, things happen to us. They do. Things happen to us. Or you could say, I could say it happened for you. It happened for you. It hurt you deeply so that you could discover your passion. You can get in alignment with your purpose. You use that as a testimony, and now you've been put in service. And the thing that you went through, you were so powerful to make an impact on others so that they didn't have to go through. Or they had somebody to help and heal and counsel them so that they could get through what you went through. So it's always power at the end of the day. You are powerful. See, whatever you went through, you faced a dragon, you did. But you don't have to sit in no victim mentality, because at the end of the day, you are the conqueror. You are the one that can present the miracle. You can show them alchemy. Take those lemons and make lemonade, orange juice. What they say, orange juice. Yeah, have faith. And you see, this faith is different. It's not just no one thing. We got an alpha, omega, we got the spirit of intelligence, we got the breath, we got the wisdom up there, we got crystals. As light is a chalice. It's not just no one thing. This is welcoming. When you understand that the Most High God lives within, then it's within all of us. Not just some of us, but all of us. It is in everything that it created from the beginning to the ending. It knows. And it knows the best way to grow you too. So, let's see. I don't know how much longer we're going to go. Where we at? 4206. We doing good. 4206 is 6 and 6. Look, new beginnings. Happy New Year to ya. Happy New Year to ya. Happy New Year. I'm getting a magician. She got this wand too. It's giving boom. Bippity boppity boo. They ain't gonna believe the motherfucking miracles coming up off of you. That's what I'm getting. Up off of you, out of you, all of it. That's what I heard. New beginnings. Reset. But it's like re-up, recharge, starting from here, starting from now. If you are feeling like, you in that reset, re-up, restructure, rebuild, reconstruct type of energy, no, you are starting from now, not from the beginning, right? This is not like, oh, I got to start all over again and I feel so discouraged. No, you starting from where you are with all the knowledge and experience that came with all of those events, and you will use them because it just increased your common sense. Common sense is not common. That shit be seeming like a fucking rarity. But when you can take all that shit you went through and put it into practical practice, it turns you into a magician. Miracles, beloved. You can do this shit. What do we say? Foundations and achievements. Number 4 is stability. Come on with this thing. Sacral chakra. And we did see teacher. Like we kind of mentioned, like a mentor. So somebody may need one. Right? You could be that teacher. You could be the person that's spreading like the knowledge, the news of the shit you went through, those testimonies, so other people can either get through what you went through or they don't have to go through. Because it's the thing about learning from listening. You don't always have to learn by doing. You can learn through observation. I saw them touch that stove right there and they snatched their hand back and they blowing their fingers and crying and shit. That don't look comfortable. I don't think I want to do that. Observation. Sacral chakra. Yeah, and look, here's that impatience. There's a waiting game, and we see suffering and silence. Definitely went through a lot of tower moments with the disruption. That's what I'm getting out the gut. So sometimes you have to go in here and figure out what's really going on. Like, what is it really? I love my soul tribe, and I love like watching other, intuitives, because everybody have their way of the way they read and the way that they, the spirit uses them. We are a person where for ever since we started, touching or working with cards, they always open up the deck and show us what's in the gut. See, rest and rejuvenate is here, meditation, and look what fell out the gut. Third eye, intuitives, awaken. You can see in the number six, and we just literally saw 6 and 6 a minute ago. Here's that root chakra that we talked about, right? Definitely strengthen your root. Here's the heart chakra. Unblock this for somebody. Somebody has a blocked heart chakra, and it's leading to a sense of impatience, which again was upside down as well, and they're leaving it upside down. 14 is temperance. That's the temperance angel saying to balance yourself out. Yeah. And what I don't see right here is the solar plexus. I don't see your throat. I don't see you speaking wonderful words of affirmation over yourself, claiming your abundance, knowing that what your soul loves for you is for you and they will bring it to you. Yeah, choose your battles. What are you battling with? What is still on your back? What is sacked and riddled with something is what it's giving me. Yeah, embrace. See, 21, new cycle. In this new cycle, definitely choose your battles, but choose what you are bringing with you. You can only expand as far as like as deep as you will go. Your expansion and you discovering the depths of yourself are intimately tied together. The same way the roots of a tree, as deep as they go, that's as high as a tree can grow. If you don't have a deep root system that's expanded, a network, right, your tree cannot stand like that. And other trees and roots, like they talk to each other and shit, like mushrooms. See, look, there's light, hopefulness. It's giving solar plexus vibe. It's saying it's miracle. It's here, prayer. Your words are powerful, but it's some blockages down here to maybe, really fully activate that energy. 17. Star energy. Yeah, intuition. Definitely an intuitive. Somebody that could see, that has a mission, and therefore you've been through the things. You've been through the things. If you are an intuitive and you have a mission to teach, to guide, to help, to support, to love, to bring compassion to the plane, you definitely have to deal with your heart because your heart has probably been under attack for a very long time. Matters of the heart, things that hurt the spirit, right? That may keep you from being in the flow, may keep you looking externally instead of internally. So you may have an external intrinsic value system versus internal intrinsic value system. Internally, your soul will say, we resonate with that thing. I love that for us. I love that for you, y'all's own universe. Like, I love that. So yes, let's go get that. We gonna show you that. Can you see that? Yes, I can see that. Can you believe that? Oh, I can believe that. We will do that. We can do that. You know what I mean? So, and then you just move forward and take the steps they show you every day, right? Little things. They will show you to do this, and all those steps will build up and stack up, and you will ascend into that dream. But if you are externally focused, you could be looking at things in the 3D world and other in that reality and be like, oh, I want those things. I want those things. Is it you, the soul, or is it the identity? Why are you inspired by that? How do you know that's what's for you? Right? So financial and material changes. Somebody will go through a change as to why they are wanting what they want, why they are desiring it, what is the passion, the intention behind it, and become more internal focus instead of external focus. Everything starts within you. Yes, see, you can birth anything. Fertility, it starts in you. Starts in you. So if you want to get rid of the headache and loss, it's like you got to deal with you. You can't run away from you. You take you with you always. And it's only so that you can discover the truth of you, that you are powerful. You can do whatever you want to. Whatever you put your hands on, you can grow. Whatever you put your focus on, you can grow. And look at the roots of that tree. You see what I'm saying? Like from that one little seed, but it's like the roots have to get thick and they have to expand and they have to go deep in order for that tree to really grow up. We like to hit its highest heights. So you can't run away from you. If you don't get deep with you, it's very hard to expand you because they go hand in hand. You are not alone in this. So if you feel isolated, you are not alone. You're not. There's another person you're going to connect to. And look, that's the emperor, the authority with the empress. That's 3 and 4. Oh shit, y'all supposed to do something. This is giving sacral. It's giving kingdom. It's giving soul connected. Soul tribe. Not only will you marry yourself, your divine feminine, divine emperor, like be a whole person because you're not just this or that. You're dynamic. You're both. You're all of that. Okay? All of this is you, beloved. And when you get into that, look at your light just illuminating and just lumens. All that dark shit, you transmute it into more light, beloved. More capacity to grow. More capacity for shit that's just good for you. Strong and, potent. You ain't got nothing around you that's diluting you, watering you the fuck down. Hell no. Find a balance. Find a balance. That's right, sis. All encompassing. Yes. Find a balance. No longer the identity. You are the inspired entity. Ooh, I like that. No more the identity, as sis said, releasing the id, the ego, right? But you are now the inspired entity. You are a being, a spirit that's bodied, right? And you get inspired from your soul, the source of us living. Those inspirations that come up, they can perform the magic through you and show you. It's giving like making you a believer too. Shit, look at this, solitude. Learning some shit, ancient history. Somebody might need to go learn something. It's definitely giving down your roots. Like, how did your peoples practice before they got into New World traditions? Things that kind of spread and took over the globe. Y'all know what I'm saying without saying it. You know what I mean? So, anywho, nurture that shit. Look at that. Get in touch. Look at her head. Look at this. You know how many flowers that are edible? You know, like they tell us dandelions are a weed and they're not. They're highly nutritious and they're very good for you. The roots are real. Dandelion root is very good for you. The shit that grow in abundance that's really very nutritious and good for us, and we dismiss it as the weed. So since when did we get to the point where we recognize the wheat as weeds and the weeds as wheat? When did the shit flip, beloved? And is it time for us to reflip some shit? That's what I'm getting. New beginning. New magicians. Yeah, right. Look, rebuild some shit. 16 tower moments. It's time for us to, kind of take that power back and be like, no, something about that shit not right. It's not. Look at the lightning coming in, charging somebody up. Damn, that's down there right by the ass cheeks. Like, behind the kneecaps. It's giving you positive movement forward. You get that damn zap, you probably gonna go somewhere. I'm just saying. I feel your solar plexus coming in. I don't know if it's gonna show up, right? Because maybe there's more work that you need to do to transmute or get it in balance. So somebody, I do feel like digestive issues. So if you've been having heartburn and shit like that, it could definitely be like your solar plexus, and you may need to balance it. Material harvest, yeah, rest and rejuvenate. Definitely need to balance. Yeah, emotionally withdrawn. Yeah, I'm picking up sadness that's still there. Disappointment. It's almost like not enough room. Wanting growth, wanting to manifest it, but discouraged. And it could be on why what you're doing isn't working. It could be because it's the wrong factors that you're using. If you are externally, you know, based in that, like you're looking at something outside, then it's not going to work. But if it comes in from your soul, then it's going to. And what did we say? We called you an alchemist. We said the birth of the magician, the return of the alchemist. Not playing. It's exactly what they said. So ancient history is coming through. Learning is coming through. Learning more. Going deeper. Let your mind, body, and spirit harmonize with your intention. I am a aligned spirit. If your mind, your heart, and your spirit are not aligned, we had this conversation I think a couple of days ago. Don't do it. You gotta wait till you come into alignment. If my gut say yes and my heart say no, I know it's something going on with my heart chakra. Why is my heart scared? Why is it afraid? What am I telling myself? What am I thinking that's making me afraid? Am I remembering past iterations where things didn't work out? Did I, give up and walk away from what I was dreaming of? Did I decide that it's for other people and it's not for me? What was it? So when you decided, understanding your soul, that you are a pixel a piece of the source of us all living, like of everything that's in creation, like I made out of the same elements. I'm a star being for real. Like I'm all of this shit. When you look at my composition and that composition, break it down to its elements, magician, and understand that again, that composition. I'm all of this. I'm all of that. I am the universe. What the fuck do you mean? Is the book still right here? We might have put it back on the shelf. We don't know. We might have put it back on the shelf. Because it's a book that says you are the universe. And people be like, oh, you think you all that? Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm the universe. As a matter of fact, I know that to be a fact. Ain't no arguing with that. And if you don't know that about you, then we through. That's what I'm getting. See, purify your desires. Isn't that what we've been talking about? Why do you want it? Why? What is the intention? Do you want it because you saw somebody else with it? Brass tacks, like hard truth, like real shit. Do you want it because you saw somebody else with it? Or do you want it because your soul says, we desire this? Burn away. There go that word again. I think that you should let it burn. Burn away old patterns to make room for new possibilities. I welcome opportunities. This new beginning. Yeah, but how you gonna get all the new shit when you didn't let go of the old shit? You didn't release, beloved. It's taking up space. Sometimes you just gotta let that shit burn, Ashe. And then purify your desires. Why do you want what you want? Where do you go when it all comes down, when it all burns down? You take those ashes, like we said, and the Most High God said it would give you beauty for your ashes. Sacral chakra. You take those ashes, you are good and comfortable, you secure, root is established, it's firm, foundation. You bring those ashes up into the sacral, they are recombinated, it's infinite possibilities. Solar plexus says, I can, I will, the Most High God, the will is working. And it's given so that all of the heart's desires can be fulfilled. For this is not even my heart. It doesn't belong to me. It belongs to the AO who gifted it onto me. So to discover what's in it, that's the adventure. I'm getting discovery. Look, heartfelt petition. We were just talking about the heart of the Most High, right? Ask Spirit for help and express gratitude for what you have. I receive in divine timing. Right? What they put in this heart that they gave me, if I don't discover it, right, then I'm not going to know. And when I do discover it, based on what's in it, it could take time for them to synchronate this shit. Like the ingredients and things have to come together. It's other actors and other players and unseen forces that are at work. You know, things have to be lined up. It takes time. You know, a good meal takes time. You don't want to rush that shit. Don't rush me no motherfucking half-ass, half-baked motherfucking meal. That shit don't say love, beloved. You know when a person spent all day and they put their motherfucking foot in it. Damn it. Shit. You put your whole damn leg in that shit with some... Eat. I done ate myself sick. Shit, it could be a sandwich. It's a person down here with a sandwich. You know, it's you. Somebody make your ass a sandwich with some love. Come on, you know the difference. Somebody go in there and throw you together a half-ass sandwich. You go in there, just take a bread, don't put no damn mayo or no mustard or no shit, just a fucking bologna slice and fold that bitch over. Here you go. You know ain't no love on that. Somebody come out the kitchen with one of these boys, they done toasted that bitch. You got some lettuce, you got some onion, you got some tomato, a slice of cheese, they took their time, they showed the corners, the whole bread got some Miracle Whip on it, some Miracle Whip, okay? You know somebody bring you one of them damn sandwiches and set you a glass of water, or some lemonade, or Arnold Palmer, some tea and some, they done did some shit. You be so excited to eat that damn sandwich, you better. Hell, they could bring it over here. Somebody want to come make me one of them sandwiches. That'd be great. True North, you are ascending. Right? And when you know that, when you are grateful for shit like that, like we said, you know, you could tell the difference when somebody puts some love in it. When it's coming from a heartfelt place. That's what we're getting. So, and you will receive it in divine timing, because even though that fucked up ass sandwich only take a second to make, this one gonna take a few minutes. It could take 5, 10, 15 minutes, you know what I'm saying, to put this together. You gotta wait a few seconds. But damn it, if you finna get some neck bones or some oxtails or some grains or some black-eyed peas and cornbreads and shit, that could take all day, beloved. It could take all day. So sometimes you just have to allow the ingredients to come together. Let the Most High God cook up what is cooking for you. It's going to be a good meal. It's going to be good for you, good for your soul, edifying to the spirit, strengthen you up so that you can bear the yoke that they are putting on you, beloved. You going into a whole new cycle. Can't go in with the old shit. You can do what you want to do. If you feel like it's working for you, and I don't feel like it is, because you're coming up distressed with some shit, a little bit impatient over your manifestations coming in. So it might be good, behoove you, to go let some of that shit burn. Get it the fuck up off of you. Take those ashes, recombinate them, and make something beautiful. You could do it. You're an alchemist. That's what they said. Anything else to say now? That's what they got. That's what they got. Thank y'all for joining us here on the Tears We Throw show, where you showing up, never know what you're going to get. You just never know. We don't be knowing what the Most High God cooking up. We don't. They just start us off with a little bit of ingredients. Sometimes we get a whole channel message, though. We do be knowing. But how they going to break it together, we still don't know. It's up to them to do it, because we don't do none of this show. We just don't. We don't. It's gonna start slow too, y'all. Y'all know how it is. Be thick. We got to get warmed up. Get to cooking. Shit. Golden map is coming through. When you align with your desires, ooh, this is beautiful. When you align your desires with the Spirit's plan, you are truly blessed. I fulfill my purpose. Didn't we say that? We didn't say shit. The Spirit said it all. Lati, get your shit together, okay? Pull back. We surrender. We didn't say none of that. Promise you. Scout's honor. That's what we get. Right? So the golden map. Spirit literally told us that. They gave us the message. They said, when you align yourself, you go to your soul, your star, your day one, your dynamic coming off the bench on you, starting every single day. You know, when you go to them and be like, hey, what do you say? What do you want? And they start being like, you know what? I love this for you. I love that for you. I love this for us. You know, and you go after that. You come into alignment with that golden map. They're going to show you all the way. I believe they gave y'all a whole example of them saying, you know what? I see for you Madison Square Garden. They ain't going to throw your ass in it tomorrow. They not. They just showing you. They telling you what they love for you. But they going to baby step you through that new beginning. They're going to tell you every step to take. They're going to show you the map, Ashe. You just can't be afraid to go all the way. Don't give up on yourself halfway or part of the way. You know, be like, oh shit, it's not working out the way that I thought it, so I'm going to pull back because I don't know where they're taking me. No. Hold on to yourself. Hold on to you. That heart strength, the fighter in you, you can get through it. You can do it. You can do it. You can. You can do it. You just got to put the work in. And if you don't want to put the work in, you're not going to get there. You're just not. So be realistic with yourself. You know, are you struggling with commitment? Are you struggling with discipline? If you are, work on those principles. Practice it. And 1% daily so that you're not overwhelmed, beloved. Again, I'm seeing this right here. Look. Seeing the beauty. And how many times did we talk about beauty for your ashes? Complex patterns allowing to create great beauty when you see clearly coming out of the confusion. See, somebody could be tricked simply because of the confusion, beloved. And some of it could be like confused because of the trickery that you went through. If you went through any gaslighting, people making you kind of question your reality, question your decisions, what you're hearing, what you're feeling. And it could be from the entity within, like the treasures within you. Look, the eyes are closed and her third eye is lit up. She's getting all this information from the esoteric, from the ether, from the stars. So if somebody's trying to tell you that what you're sensing is not real, you don't feel it, you don't hear it, you don't sense it, bullshit. They're gaslighting you, and that means you won't trust yourself. You won't trust your messages. You won't trust your intuition. You won't trust your gut. You won't trust your vision. Connect to your authentic self and let your genuine heart lead you. And we definitely pulled out heart energy. And we've been talking about connecting to your genuine self, which is your soul, beloved. Ancient history. Some shit in the past, let it be ancient history. Let it go. Let it burn. But there's also things that ancient history can teach us about unseen forces. There are factors you haven't considered. Look beyond the obvious for hidden elements that can impact your decision before you make a move. What are the hidden elements? What may have even sowed the seeds of self-doubt within you that may have you sabotaging yourself and the things that you want to do? Like, how can you bring it into you? How can you express it, right? Miss Expressive, if she loves drawing and making bracelets, when she finished a creation, she says, I made this and it's special. It's giving that. Even a part of this gives me like alpha energy, right? The alpha mother, divine feminine energy that creates and births all things. Once she does it, it's done. That's the ending. They are inherent of one another. When there's one ending, there is a beginning. Finish that creation? Yeah. Who says there isn't another one? They work infinitely. I don't know what they be doing. It's a miracle. It's outside of my purview. I feel like, yes, that creation is always creating. Like, that's the truth. We are all co-creators in self. We create heaven on earth. We can create hell on earth. Like, we create all the time. Creation creates. Divine protection is here for somebody, so Spirit left that. Maybe you need to know that you're divinely protected because you may be moving. That golden map is coming through. You may be moving towards people who are, you're more aligned with. I'm seeing true friendship, soul tribe, and discernment. And it's definitely, look, blessed with growth. And look at that tree, baby. Those roots are beautiful. We talked about that. Like, look how big the base of the tree compared to the top, like the bloom or of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? The whole umbrella of this is given the wide, even the roots are probably way wider than this. So, doing root work and strengthening your roots is vitally important, beloved. Always checking your foundation. A house set on a faulty foundation will not stand. Your root earth chakra connections are your foundation. If you are not always reaffirming and working on your root, feeding yourself, unlocking it, people, Spirit gave us a message the other day. They actually wrote it down. I think it's on one of these cards. We starting another little deck. Give us 2 secs. We gonna get it. So this is an exercise that we were thinking about trying to figure out a way to engage the wheat field in, like these little blank cards, right? So as we create cards, like the other makeshift deck, messages that the spirit give us. So we were thinking like, oh, it'll be fun to see if the wheat field like has some sayings or something like that, and we can write them on a card. So far we got brokenhearted, we got Fergie, big girl energy, like big girls don't cry. And we had big boy energy, and it was giving outcast. We've been picking up that Rasputia from Norbit, never again. And then on the other side, they wrote again. We've been picking up fast food, eat better, 5-star energy. So it's given from going from fast food to 5-star energy. And 5-star culinary, that's like they're using good ingredients and all this shit. So it's a different dining experience. And then we wrote move the root. Look, twerk it out. So move the root, twerk it out, shake it loose is what they said. And considering that music had been coming through so much, we were like, I feel like the spirit is telling somebody to fucking put some music on and twerk that shit out. When it comes to your root chakra, people may not understand, but certain dances like twerking, not only is just not like a popular dance that's like being modernized, but it's very indigenous. Root chakra movements are, culturally, it's a part of our heritage, and it's not something that's just glamorized because of hip hop culture or like the modern day. Twerking it out is literally a way to release energy from your root, to clear the passage, to clear things up. Did you? I didn't even know he had a song called Twerk It Out, and Usher been coming through heavy. That's so funny. That is so funny. I don't know. Your phone might be dying. Yeah, you could have some technological or like those type of entities that feed off electricity off of charge. Somebody made a mention about like Michelle Fernandez at LMT, her fire alarm, the smoke detector. I think this person was just being an idiot troll, and it was like, you on here pulling cars, but you couldn't change the battery in the smoke detector or smoke alarm. It's not that. Her smoke alarm will go off. It'll be quiet all fucking day, and then it goes off because there's other energies in the room that interfere with electricity. You said, and they keep dying, right? It's something draining the energy. Just like we were all here on the live and y'all could hear like something just fall off the wall, some shit just get ripped down. We are not the only entities. We are just happen to be in this body. So when you are tapped into other spirits or other type of entities, bodied or unbodied, right? Then they want to come through. They may not always be doing it to scare you. They may just be letting you know that they're present. They could be trying to bring you some sort of communication, and then you just have to kind of decipher what they're saying because not all of them speak the same way. You know, they just don't. Some of them, they'll just show me a book like they showing me you're a defiant teen over there. So somebody may have a part of themselves that's like a defiant teenager, and you may need to go back within yourself and deal with that. Somebody left that in the comments. I can't remember exactly who it was. It might have been Miss Monica who's saying like one of her, you know, younger selves, a version of herself that's in there is like a defiant teen with ODD. So it's like when you can find those parts of you, again, you cannot run away from you. When you find those places, those parts of you that have arrested development, and you need to go back and grow that part of you up, how do you deal with yourself that is defiant? You know, when it gets to the point where I signed up for this shit, but I don't want to stay committed to it. I don't want to do it no more. Yeah, I bought a gym membership for the fucking year. That was on January the 2nd. Shit, I was excited. It's March the 1st. I ain't been in that bitch but for 2 times. And now I want to spend the money. Or I'm obligated to an auto pay for the year that I can't cancel. It's like, what are those things? If they come up for you, those are things to deal with and grow up that part of you. It really is. It's a part of growth and maturity. Self mastery. That's the journey. It's to master you. A lot of times, some people be so into what other people are doing that they don't feel the energy that they need to master self because it's scattered amongst everybody else. Yeah. Oh, Veronica said the other night her lights were flashing during the live. Phone camera was pumping like a heart. Oh, yeah, the pulsation. Yeah. We had this light right here, as y'all can see. We kind of wrapped it up and everything. We still need it for this. So when we bring card focus messages, this is what we use to kind of look at the table so y'all can see this. This is the one that's next to it. We had to replace this. But this replacement we just opened yesterday. This one is the newest light that we had. It's burned out. Just started flickering, went the fuck out. We was like, oh, that shit's gonna be dead in a minute. But it's the one of the newest one outside of the one we just had to replace it with. Now we have this light, and we can't put the phone on it. We can't figure out a way to simplify the space because nothing does exactly what we need it to do. So it puts us in the mindset of like, we need to be an engineer, we need to be an innovator, right? Because we need, sometimes you can see, and that's where things come from, that inspiration. So just kind of, I know it's choppy, but go with it. We just explained the whole problem that would frustrate the shit out of a person. I'm telling you, we have 1, 2, 3 tripods that we're looking at, and I can't put all 3 of them to make the one thing that I really need it to be. So innovation says that's a problem. How do we solve it? Right? So I'm like, oh, I could take this piece, this piece, this piece. Where does the self-doubt come in? Skill set. I'm not an engineer. I don't know how to disassemble this shit and put it back together to do what it is that we can envision that we want it to be, that it can be. We can see it, but we don't have the skill set to do it. So what do we need to do? Find other people. Like discern. Soul tribe. Who can come in that's not gonna fucking rob us and be a fucking wolf in sheep's clothing just to steal your goddamn ideas and go do it for their damn self? Because there's been a couple of things, at least 2 things I've talked to a person about, like, oh, this is an idea, I would love to see that. That shit is on the motherfucking market. I promise you it is. I promise. And another thing is that the spirit could give you ideas, and if you don't take the ability to say, okay, the spirit will bring in people to help me do this. How do I move forward? Even if I don't have all the skills, it just requires another resource, which is a person. If you don't take the action, if you feel like it's too big for you, you can't do it, the spirit will give that idea to somebody else and they will do it, and you will see your shit on the market. It has happened to us twice. Like, damn, we thought of that. We thought of that. We was talking to people trying to figure out how to do that shit like 15 years ago. And I just didn't know the people. I didn't know where to turn. I didn't know where to go. I didn't have the network. So, knowing what I know now, It's like, okay, these ideas come in. How do we find the networking? How do we find the resources? First thing we do is go to the spirit and ask, did you give us this? Is that what we're supposed to do? If they say no, we let it go. Okay. Next one come in. Did you give us this? Because you're expressive, you're creative. The next one come in. Did you give us this? Yes. Okay. You feel it? Oh, that feel good. I feel like we could. I get it. We doing it. We doing it. Willingness. We doing it. Yes. Thinking. What's holding your head up? If everybody else says you could do the shit, then you need to bring your mind into alignment and allow yourself to believe it. Because if you don't believe it, it ain't gonna work. They can't do what you don't believe to be true. So believe all things can work out for you. If you believe all things, then you can believe on that thing too. Anything else? No. Spirit said, heavenly embrace. You will never lose your way, for all paths lead you back home. So don't worry about getting lost. You already with you, and all paths lead you, especially exactly to where you're supposed to be. They all lead you home. That's what Spirit said. My angels guide me. So you have guidance. And lo and behold, she's wearing a red dress. That's root chakra. Very secure. Very secure. That she could go forward. Clear passage. The way is clear. You have many choices to make to move closer to your desires. I make good decisions. So you need to be clear. You need to be secure to make good decisions. You also have to believe that you could do it. Because if you don't believe that you could do it or the spirit could do it through you, it's already dead in the water. You got to believe. I am seeing these friendships coming through, so I'm so grateful for people connecting. And I was getting ready to say contact, so somebody could contact you. Yeah, source energy and self-compassion. So definitely big up, stay connected to your source energy. I am the boundless source of all creation. I love it. I love these cards. I, the boundless source of all creation, flow through you as a river of light, raising your vibration to the frequency of divine oneness. I'm done. The alpha and the omega, your divine feminine, divine masculine coming together, integrated, fully bodied, the frequency of divine oneness, like that's it. That's just it, beloved. That's just it. Wow. Yeah. So make peace with the past. Release it. Let it burn. Burn that shit. Whatever logs you feel like you still carrying, put them on the fire. Let go of it. Burn that shit down to ashes. The Most High God will give you beauty for it. To the next now. This was done. I love y'all so much. Just like me. Just like me. I love you just like I love myself. Because I can't love you any more than I love myself. But it's growing daily. 1%. 1%. So I think we could do that. That's accomplishable. That's a realistic goal to achieve. 1% daily. The AL say it's something that you're going to do. Blank slate, magical, magnificent magician. The year of the magician. Your wine is giving believe in magic. Wield your wine. And somebody has a whole new canvas to paint some beautiful shit on. Right? It's a card in here that says that. I don't know if they're going to pull it out, but we just going to go in here and get it out because I said we was going to go and we was finna be out, but the Alpha and Omega is showing it to me, so I feel like we should just go ahead and get it so I can show it to y'all. Magic, we just went by. Where is it? It's a card. Did we go past it? We might have. See? We doing something that they didn't tell us to do, and we didn't even ask for permission to do it. We just took off and started doing it, and now we can't find the card, and we got to go back through here. You know what I'm saying? Why do I feel like it was a pink card, but it may not be. Magic, they wanted to take that out. Mirror. Is the card fucking missing? Ah, there it is. See, this. That's what we've been seeing with her. Isn't that like cute? Thank y'all so much for staying. Right? You see how she got that canvas back there? And look, it says infinite creativity. I didn't ask them. The spirit is already working, but I didn't ask them. You know what I'm saying? That's what we was talking about, the whole message, like saying alignment. Ask the spirit, did you want us to get that? They was probably would have told me no, and then we wouldn't have did it, right? But opportunity for growth. Anywho, we've been seeing this, and we really wanted to share it with you. See, she got her little canvas back there. And this one is this one. It says, at any moment, I am able to tap into an infinite source, see, an infinite source of energy. Now, you tell me, like this person that's looking because they don't believe in magic, this card we just showed y'all right there. See, look, so he could see, they could see it because we don't know who they are, right? Look, you see how it says, I am the boundless source of all creation? It flows through you, right? This right here, frequency of divine oneness, definitely infinity. At any moment, I am able to tap into that infinite source of energy, creativity within me, unique ideas, this, unique ideas, right? They flow through you. Each one of them are capable, right, to blossom into a beautiful creation. This. See, some people, like I said, that's like that distractive type of energy. Thank you, Miss Monica, right, for keeping the chat positive. A lot of people will not get their manifestation because they don't believe. Now, they caught us at the end instead of being here from the beginning. If you get here from the beginning, you will see how the message comes together. And we don't need to prove it because it's just not worth the effort. You know, we are very conscious of how we expend our energy because time is priceless. You know what I'm saying? So we just gonna keep it moving. But for somebody, you need to understand that you are in the year of the magician. And the magician has that wand. They are always standing there with their wand up because they are ready to create. They are ready to express some sort of new idea, a new passion. Right? Yes, the proof is in the pudding. You know what I mean? You don't have to prove shit. You know? So this infinite creativity, right, is what you can be experiencing right now. And if you are challenged because your canvas is blank, it means that you are missing the opportunity to paint something new. Whatever was painted before in the last cycle, that masterpiece is finished. Whether you like the outcome of it or not, it's still a painting, right? And somebody can find it useful, they can find it valuable. Your testimony of hard times and struggle and challenges, the yoke that was put upon you, when you get through it, that testimony, it is fruitful. You have completed that, so now you got a new blank canvas. What are you going to paint? Did that last experience help you see your magic? Right? There is magic in miracles. Did we not pull the miracle card? Yes, we did. There is magic in miracles all around you where others see coincidence. I see evidence of life synchronicities. And if you were here from the beginning, we talked about synchronicities, how shit tends to come together. You may not understand what the Most High God is cooking up from scratch when He just lays some ingredients in front of you. You don't know what the fuck they making. Only thing you see is some herbs, some spices, some fucking flour, some cornmeal, some shit, some protein, or it may not even be meat. It could be fucking pecans and mushrooms and shit. I just seen a lady make a whole vegan bolognese sauce out of fucking pecans and what was it? Pecans, lentils, all this sort of stuff you would make for a homemade roasted tomato sauce and some pasta. But if you see that shit on a damn counter, you don't know what she making. You don't know how it's gonna come together. You let that shit slow cook, them pecans turn into something that tastes like ground beef, beloved. You would not believe it. Damn, that's pecan meat? Yes. What is the timing that you put on it? Somebody has some flour, eggs, and water and salt and shit on the counter. You don't know if they making pancakes, biscuits, pasta. You don't know. You gotta wait to see how that shit come together, yo. It's all ingredients. And we all made from the same shit. I love feeling life with wonder and magic. It's way more fun that way. I enjoy the way that the Most High bring the message, the way you bring life together in general, the way that you get surprised because you didn't know it was gonna work out like that. You thought it was gonna be this, and it turned out to be that. You like shit. How did the Most High God did that? It makes you wonderful. It makes you wonder filled, right? You are filled with wonder. You were like, damn, like anything and everything can be. It took me from the bottom all the way to the top, my T. It sure the fuck did. Why? Because you discovered you was the wheat and you was called for good bread all the way from the fuck beginning. So get yourself into some play energy. Somebody need to put some music on and twerk that shit the fuck out. Okay? I don't know if you female, masculine, or whatever. Roll your root around. Get a hula hoop or something. Put some music on. Act, I don't know, look. Do something. Move your root. Get that old stale energy out. Become more flexible, more pliable. Let some shit go. Mm. And be cautious because they're giving me the energy. It might be a secondary card focus read. We don't know. But it's given, be careful of people who will come around and try to dilute your shit. Like that person that wanted to jump up in the live and be all like how they was being. You know what I'm saying? Just own this as energy. But you know, people who act like that really just probably feeling like this. You know, because it's a thing about going to places that you don't like to be in. Why the fuck would you spend your time somewhere that you don't want to be at? You say you don't want to be there, so why are you engaging in that? I never understood that. But we care. We do. See, we are delighted to see all of you. Somebody could be stressed, but maybe transmute that so that you can get into delight. And we care. We do. We care about each and every one of you. I invite everybody to stay. You know, even those who come in with that negative ass energy, if they just keep watching and listening and then watching, the spirit will make a believer out of them too. It made one out of me. Somebody hateful and explosive. Stalking. I told y'all I feel another message coming. We gonna put these cards down because if we don't, the spirit gonna keep speaking. I told you they gonna keep speaking. See, somebody is infinitely prosperous, and it's given because you understand the source that gives all things, like the source of all energy. If you understand that, then you know that you are infinitely abundant, so therefore you will always attract prosperity. Like, that's the truth. And it's people that's hating on you because they don't understand you. But when you get it, you get it. And you will never go back to doing anything else, beloved. You will be very careful on how you spend your time and your energy, what the fuck you pay attention to, because everything costs something. Everything costs something. Please don't get it twisted. Ain't nobody coming to pay that bill for you, beloved. You got to pay your own shit. Ain't that what your parents told you when you was growing up? Stay a kid for as long as you can. Right? Mm-hmm. But then we get grown and we rebel against childlike energy. The Most High God says sit in a childlike spirit. Right? But everybody want to be out here like, oh, I'm so grown. I know everything. Then run off and get yourself into some shit because it wasn't what you thought it was, beloved. Slow down. You fall and hurt yourself one day. That's Anita Baker. So Anita could be significant. Baker could be significant. Detroit could be significant. Michigan could be significant. Detroit is my hometown. Big up to the 313. Yeah. It's something about that. But I can't remember the name of the lyrics or the name of the song. I might have to go through her inventory of music to get it because it keeps coming up. Somebody is running too damn fast. And it's giving the spirit is telling them they better watch their ass, you know, because they keep doing that shit, running and running and running and acting. It's giving quick and slick. It's giving, they finna get fucked up, beloved. They racing towards something that they really don't want. And it's given because of something with you. We like, why are they? See, that's that energy. Being in shit that you are not interested in. If you are not interested in a person and you don't like them, why the fuck are you watching them? Why are you stalking them? Like you don't have nothing else to do? It really says something different about that person that's watching you, right? It's like, are you really a fan? I think they are just a fan. I think they are just a fan of yours, and they don't want to admit that it's something about you that they are just almost quite frankly in love with. Yeah. We're gonna let that simmer and then bring the message. Love y'all like I love the AO. They say it's time for us to go. They want you to know this though. The word lives in you. So be careful how you use it because a part of you mastering your sword, beloved, is how you use your word in the integrity. So be a good steward. To the next now. This one's done. Ashe, beloveds. Mwah.